Tell me why I'm here and don't get copyright. He remembered I'm so proud of Nico. I am gonna say, welcome to the stream today. If it isn't obvious, I was just literally listening to I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys, so here I am. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm gonna check my volume settings, so give me a quick second. Uno momento. Cool. How do I sound, people? As per this. Is there any audio coming from the game? One sec. I'm gonna say no, actually. Let me see if I can fix that. Second Uno momento. No game audio, but you're sound. Oh, look, come on now. I'm sounding okay. I'll fix that game audio just for you. Hopefully that fixed it. Question mark. So 3 confessions. Yeah, we did it. 3 confessions. Confession 1. I am like 3% awake. And normally I stream these games at like 10% awake, so it's gonna be a great time. Second confession. I cannot wait to be done with this game. Not because I dislike it or anything. I just really want to play Omari because everyone I know is starting to play it, and like YouTube is like knows that everyone I know is going to play it, so it keeps recommending me videos. I'm trying not to get spoiled, so fingers crossed that I don't, and fingers crossed we play it soon. And 3, I am trying to promote this Omari thing because I miss a game like Undertale in my life. It's been a long time since I played something like that, and everyone's telling me Omari is... It's not the same as Undertale, obviously. Very different games, obviously. But it hits like a similar Earthboundy into the heart vibe. So, I'm hoping the social impact hits me as well. I'll talk more at the end of stream. I don't know how long this last chapter is. It could be insanely long. It could be insanely short. This is the last chapter of the Casebook of Arne. We'll find out together. Let me know if any technical problems, as per the usuals. Let's just start this thing. This time I'm late. Psh, guy, the stream don't start till you walk in. Easy. In fact, everyone early till you post the first comment. That's all I'm saying. And also, welcome to the chat. We're just talking about the Casebook of Arne. I'll talk more about the Casebook of Arne itself when we start the game. But we're beating it regardless. I don't care if it's 20 hours left in the game. We're beating it tonight. I'll call off work if I have to. We're beating this game. Easy peasy tonight. If it's a 1-hour stream, I also apologize in advance. I have no backup plan. And I'm tired, so I'm hoping it's like a 30-minute last game. I'm just kidding. I hope it's actually very good and fun, etc., etc. Let's do this recap for those who haven't been here. Last time on the Casebook of Arne. Hold on, where is Lynn Reinweiss? Believe in you? I believe in you. Thank you for your belief in me and believing you and believing in me. Lynn a little busy right now, so I'm her substitute. I'm hoping this is a recap of the game. If not, I'll give everyone a recap after. Can we not do this? Well, come on. I made my own puppet and everything. We gotta. Now explain what happened last time. Well, Lynn Weiss began investigation on the case. An old coup told her of the darkness concealed by the humans in the mansion. It seems everyone had a falling out afterwards. Aw, poor Lenny. Also, Arne, you got taken over by Natcherer. I don't know how to pronounce it. I really should have looked up that name. I was caught off guard. That's all. After that, Lynn Weiss was nearly killed, so we performed a blood pact. Which by the way, I still think this blood pack. Okay, I sat down and thought about it. The more I think about it, the more I think the ending of last chapter was really fucking bad. I could go into rants and raves, and I probably will at some point in this game. But man, was that a bad ending! Holy shit, was that a bad ending! But the odds of her reviving as a vampire are roughly 50-50. What's gonna happen to Lenny? You think I care? Well, it's about time to begin the casebook of Arne. Looking forward to see how things go for Lynn. Please leave me out of this next time. Okay. Well, here's your anime opening. I'll be quiet for this. I only have actually properly watched it so far. So. 'Cool. Sorry I coughed a few times during that. Ooh, spooky. We're in purgatory? Hell? Subconscious minds? Where am I? Ah, yes, the intro. We're on the third part of the game. I don't need intros. As I recall, I drank Lord Arne's blood. But why did I end up here? I don't have the pendant Mother gave me. Did I drop it somewhere, or...? What's that over there? So, first things first. I just want to say, I don't believe this is the entire game. As in, I'm pretty sure this part is like... I'm pretty sure there's going to be a casebook of Arne 2 in conclusion. And that might even be in the fucking store description. I didn't read anything about this game, so if that's like an obvious thing, apologies in advance. Oh, huge news! I forgot to tell you. I'm actually sitting down this time. Crazy, I know. I actually bought a standing desk, and I'm doing the sitting function of it. So, you know, I'm prepared to stream longer if needed. Lynn Runway rests here. My grave? Oh, I forgot she was thinking. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm sitting down. I'm not breaking my legs. Yes. Literally, Saturday was hell because I was building it and the instructions were all pictures. It was like IKEA instructions. So instead of like walking me through it with words, I had to like A block the C chord with the D screw. It was terrible. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate it. However, I should make it clear front. There's no guarantee a blood pack will succeed. It honestly, it's the instructions said it should took 30 minutes, and it took me 4 hours. So, you know, I'm pretty much the best at this shit. I also almost kicked my computer and hit the power button, so I've been really scared. Next time, special Saturday stream. Honestly speaking, no. It was very shameful how long that took me. There's like two legs. There's like the two standing desk leg things where you're supposed to like put to the side. But you're supposed to lift the table onto the legs. But all it shows is the picture of the legs onto the table. So I kept trying to like insert the legs into this table. And I'm supposed to put the table onto the legs. And it took me an hour to figure it out. I don't watch a video on how to do it. That's how bad it was. So yeah, don't rely on me at anything that assembly required will take.
Could it be that? The blood pack failed and I died?
If you live stream it, then you can get feedback from the the feedback will be, Josh, what are you doing? Josh, why are you on the ground crying? I'm not walking right now. Oh, she's walking.
No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Mother. I just felt something. The base of the tree?
Is it my mom? I'm calling it.
Ah, there's a shovel here. Maybe I can use this too. Should I dig here? Ah! It's the pendant. Mother's pendant. What was it doing here? I'm glad I could find the pendant, but what should I do now?
I'm gonna increase my volume. Am I a little quiet right now? I'm like sitting in a chair and not in front of the mic, so I feel like I am intentionally nerfing my volume. But maybe it's good, I don't know.
Am I gonna be here forever?
It's alright, my dear Lynn. I'm pretty sure this is her mother. I don't know why I'm doing a male voice.
Huh? That voice was... The pendant's glowing. A bridge. There's no mistaking that voice. That was Mother.
Yeah.
Is Mother up ahead?
The pendant looks like a kitty that... I did not view it well enough to confirm or deny your claims.
I can faintly hear music. It's a lullaby Mother often sang for me. I knew it. She must be up ahead.
The girl began walking in the direction of the sound. Oh, let's see this. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Kitty cat ears over here. You know what? I give you props. If you have trouble hearing quiet sounds, click the pendant to determine the right way using the strength of its light. Okay. Okay, it's definitely up. I'm curious on what the directions are.
Huh? Did I end up back where I started?
Oh, it is a maze. Oh, I'm playing a drinking game, which is consisting of water, but I'm gonna take a drink every time I hear a new song. And I'm pretty sure I will have to go to the bathroom at some point because of it. But I have to do some kind of thing, because last time there was like 20 songs, so.
The sound's gotten quiet. It seems to be guiding me somewhere. Well, I'll go in the direction of the song.
Let me drink. Hold on, let me actually drink. A hydration, always, 100%. We're gonna show these cells what true water tastes like. Haha, that'll show them. Dihydrate. I'm gonna tell you right now, the fucking bladder's gonna dihydrate at this rate.
Mother, father.
Oh, this is a new song. One sec. Oh, I'm already regretting this.
Mother, it's me, Lynn. Father. Father, are you done yet?
How strange. I read the instructions thoroughly, but I can't get it to work. I will say, I actually like the way her dad looks younger. Surprise, surprise.
He's not looking at me. He can't seem to hear me either. And besides, Mother is me when I was young. You said the same thing 10 minutes ago.
I'm sure I got it this time. Oh, here we are.
Father, hurry, hurry.
Right. I forget. Is she her is her father biological father? Did it ever say? I don't know why, but in my head I'm thinking, are they not blood related? This has nothing to do with anything. I'm just trying to piece things together from the last game. For some reason, I keep thinking they're not blood related, and I have no basis on this assumption.
That's right. That's how we took this photo.
Their dad's bio dad, I think? Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought otherwise, because I know that he married out of obligation. Not obligation. You know, out of business or whatever. So, I guess in my head, I was like, maybe... I don't know. I don't know where I'm basing this off. Never been said otherwise? Yeah. I think I'm skewing things, because, you know, like, yes, at first it was a loveless marriage, and then it became a marriage, you know. I don't know. Ignore what I said before. Rose, I'm glad I can meet you one last time.
Yes, honey.
Well then, I'll be on my way.
So long.
I love you.
No, I love you so many more. So many times more.
That you did.
Father?
I'm going, Lynn.
Going? Go on then, Father. Ah. Mother, I'm gonna play too. The trees are calling me to climb them. Oh dear, make sure you don't hurt yourself now. Okay.
Hello, baby, look at fuck up there.
This isn't quite how I remember it.
I mean, I also don't remember my father ascending to heaven in the middle of a picnic.
After the photo, we ate lunch together. What exactly am I looking at?
It's not exactly what I remember. It's the funniest line.
Mother, I'm here. I'm right in front of you. Yes, I knew the whole time. Eh? Mother? It's been a long time, my little Lynn. You can see me? Of course.
Wow, it got really loud all of a sudden. Is this a new song? I gotta take a sip of This is cute, though.
Mother! I've been trying so hard. Yes, you've done me proud. Ever since you left, Mother, the whole time. I know, you've done your best and done nothing wrong. There's so much I want to talk about.
I mean... you know, I'm not getting into this. I'll talk about it later.
Unfortunately, there isn't much time. Mother? Heave-ho.
Damn! She ain't gonna take the stairs her father went. She gonna actually take the light beam.
Then you can't just come here just yet. What do you mean? That's a secret. What? It'll have to be a little bit before I can take a leisurely chat with you, but for now, go into this light, okay?
Oh, okay. This is Lynn's light. I got you.
But I want to see you. I want to stay with you. No, some other time. Mother! Then you come with me, Mother.
There's no light beam, just like alien over. Honestly speaking, if you convinced me there was like a UFO right here, I would totally believe you.
That's not possible. But remember this, as long as you hold that pendant, I'll be watching over you, Lynn. No, Mother! Go on now, Lynn. Ooh, that was a close one. That's right, I couldn't let her see this. Best of luck, honey. Because you can't come to heaven. I had to come here. I'm not able to go with you, but I'll wait here as long as it takes. Atone for your sins, please, come back.
Well, I don't think Mother's in hell. I think Father's in hell, and I think Mother's in purgatory. I mean, it does make sense. Her father is the accomplice / murderer of many people, supposedly. So, it would be strange if he ascended to heaven. I will give Game props on that.
Oh, you're awake.
Yes, this guy.
Well then, it seems you've become a vampire. I take it you're overjoyed. Mother, mother! What is it, Limrine Weiss? Why are you crying? I don't know. For some reason it feels like I got to meet Mother. Mother, mother!
Okay, can I be vampirist for a second? Better now. I feel like Lynn's ears did not change in any capacity now that she's a vampire. And then, you know, like, not to be a vampirist, but he's got like, you know, the ears that are spiky. I'm just saying. If she's a vampire now, aesthetics. Okay, you know, a little nitpicky, I agree, I'm just saying.
Yes, I've calmed down now. What's that look for? What's with that look? Now that I'm calm, I remembered a thing or two. There's a lot I want to say, but first things first. Why am I wearing my tracksuit?
Because you were naked. I feel the ear thing happens over time with blood consumption. Oh, you think like she's not like she's a vampire, but she doesn't like, you know, she needs things to fully metamorphosize to the vampire appearance. Per the hypothesis currently. Also, didn't he say that she would be a puppet? Yeah, you did say that, or she did say that, but I don't know if you know, I don't know if puppet, but she's a vampire now, so it's like, you know, I don't know if it's like, you know, you're my underling, you know, like when my boss calls me a puppet, I get it. You know, wasn't sure if it's like a term or if she's a human puppet, but as a vampire, I don't know.
Also, not wearing underwear.
I didn't need to know this.
That's your first things first? I was in nothing but a towel. I mean, I'm grateful that I'm not just in a towel now, but I'm sure you must have carried me here and put my tracksuit on, Lord Arne.
What? Whoa.
I thought it was fine to leave you alone, but Sissy insisted I get you dressed.
It's your favorite song. Oh, right, new song. That's why you mentioned it.
Then you should have put underwear. My underwear too. If you just done that, I would have been able to let it slide. Like Lauren saw me nude, but there's no helping it. But you're supposed to change the underwear, yes?
Oh, it's not spin-off.
It's in that.
I will say this is actually a very funny gag with the arrow thing, but
wait, why do I even have to tell you that? You're the one who shouted it. I'm gonna change, so please leave. As I said before, what does it matter seeing you nude? Window. What am I, a dog? Alright, I'll come back in a few minutes.
I will actually say, this song is growing on me, and I think that's more me going insane than the song getting better.
It's a whole lot to think about, but I can't get started without putting on underwear.
A line I always say. The girl decided to put on underwear. So happy for her. 100% insanity. Thank you for your blunt honesty. So the killer wrote this.
I wonder, when did they get into my room?
Oh yeah, let's talk about killer stuff while I'm here. I wish I had that cool list that they had last time. I'm sure they'll, you know, I'll talk about the people as they come. I think that'll just be easier than me trying to remember everyone off the top of my head. Packed with cute things. Change my tracks just in case. Excuse me.
I knew it was the right call to buy 20 of the same one. Now I can finally settle down and think. That's right, my investigation notes. They're in the cabinet. Why so methodical about kind of thing? Here they are.
Oh, I'm experiencing it too. All prior information added to notes. Make sure to make use of it while troubled reasoning.
This storyboard really brings me back. I mean, this isn't the time.
Big Red Hood, Chapter 1, add collections. Collection, yeah. Find one a dresser, yeah.
I'd like to sit down for a bit and sort things out.
Do you get the list of people that you save and close out when you come back in? No, that's the last game. I tried to see if it was in this game, and it was not there. You know what? I'm so confident in this claim, I will check again. Yeah, there's normally a fourth option right over here, but it's not this one. Which, don't get me wrong, I think is crazy, but whatever. Maybe it's in the notes now. Okay, so Gordon was reading in his room prior to Lynn being called to her father at midnight. At 12:15, he moved to the kitchen where he discussed food with Heinz. And this time he encountered Byrne in the living room. Elise, well, you know, we'll read this as we go, because I'm sure the game won't make me.
Where should I even start?
Hey, Lenny.
Just say, geez, don't stutter me like that every time.
It's not that I'm trying to or anything. My favorite character, by the way, tell you. Oh, this is technically a new song, so I'll take a drink. Since you revived, guess you became a vampire. Congrats.
I guess so. Lord Arne said that too. I'm not a human anymore, am I?
Hope you get along better now as fellow non-humans.
Right.
Well, it might take time to accept. This is like the best. My favorite character, 1000%. Like, it's almost a non-contest. It's a fun, I totally agree. It's no use crying over spilled milk. Just keep moving forward. No, for real, I thought you'd be rejoicing more.
It was so sudden, I didn't have a choice, so I guess I don't know how to feel. Would you mind helping me sort things out in my head? I think it'll be better talking it out with you than thinking about it myself. I doubt Lord Arne would understand if I talked with him.
Sure thing, let's get your head as refreshed as your tracksuit.
Were you watching?
Whatever could you mean? Oh my god, this song slaps from the first note. And I gotta take a sip. So what are we starting with? About the killer.
About the person who attacked me. Did you see them, Sissy?
If I did, I'd tell Lord Arne for sure. I'm not cool enough to just overlook that.
I see. But why was I targeted?
I mean, because you were stumbling around alone and easy to target.
But they let me go. They let me go once before when I was in Father's room. They wanted to kill me. Couldn't they have done it then?
Alright, it was an opportunity to kill you easily, huh?
Maybe there's some reason that they didn't.
Well, if it was me or Arne, we'd accept that just cause for as a reason.
Is that how you think, being non-humans?
That's right. You will too before long, Lenny.
I feel like it wasn't just because, even if that in itself is a just because hunch.
Well, no point mulling over it. On to the next thing.
Right. I'm a vampire too, right?
Uh-huh. Since your blood pact with Arne succeeded.
It doesn't really feel real. It's like, you know, power. I'm brimming with power. Keep your distance from the vampire pure scarlet, Lynn Reinweiss. I thought it'd be more like that.
You read too many comic books. Not that I know much about this whole thing either. You probably started noticing changes, you know. Might be able to turn to a bat soon.
I can become a bat too?
Oh well, you're a vampire.
I can't wait.
You're gonna be zooming out of control if Arne's not around.
Ah. What's going to happen to me, I wonder?
What do you mean, what'll happen?
I mean, because I'm a vampire, I might attack humans or...
Ah, that. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. Like Lord Arne said the only place he drinks is what his clients pay him, so... Dad, listen to this, Hamburg. Gordon got angry at me once more today.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, let's talk about them as they go, right? So, I am like 100,000,000% sure it's not Elise. Like, Elise moved to the bottom of my list after thinking about it. Unless she has some kind of disguise going on right now, Elise is not competent enough to be the killer. No offense to Elise, you know. I don't like her accent, nothing against her character. But unless she's hiding something or some shit, there is 0% chance it's Elise.
Mistress, is something the matter with? I was definitely not talking to a doll.
The girl slowly approached the maid. Oh, I actually have to do it. Okay. Wow, I am dark right now. Imagine if someone just entered your room and they started looking through stuff. Chapter 2.
Mr. Sadak, beeth the matter? Want. Do you say something? I want your blood. Oh no, really, Sylvie?
I should talk to the doll. I'm nervous.
Yep, nothing like that should happen.
I'm a little curious why you picked that maid.
Because it seemed like her blood would be tasty. So these are the vampiric urges.
No. But actually, when I said you wouldn't have to worry, I didn't mean you could endure the urge to suck blood.
Huh?
I meant you'd stop being bothered by attacking humans. You already don't feel bad for every piece of meat you eat, do you? Oh! Your wrong song changed. You're absolutely correct. Also, I like this line. Let's go, Sissy.
That can't be.
Or doesn't seem to have especially severe urges on account of his body being severely weird, but as a regular vampire, Lynn, I think you can't avoid it. I mean, you became a vampire knowing that, surely.
I suppose so.
Well, if you don't like it, see if you can put up with it for now. You can probably manage once this case is solved, at least.
I see. There's no worry of me attacking the people in the mansion. That's good, at least. Once the case is solved, I won't be able to stay in this mansion, in this house, will I? I guess that's natural. I chose this myself, so I have to keep a firm resolve.
Did we drink to the song already? Is this a new song? Let me know in chat.
What are you doing?
Oh, Arne. I was having a fun chat with Linny. With Lynn Renwise?
Ah.
Well, I'll leave the rest to you, Arne.
Well, Lynn Renwise, what about our next step? Yes, what is it? Now that I'm a vampire, I'm not afraid of anything. Come at me with everything you've got.
Why are you so high energy all of a sudden?
I've just got this amazing vampire power, like, wow, I can handle anything, you know?
I think we've heard this one already today. I agree with you, so I will not drink to the song.
Truly, Lynn Rhineweiss, does your idiocy know no bounds? Sit down and listen to me.
Aww. Do you drink when the song changes? Only if it's a new song do I drink. I mean, I'll drink water willy-nilly anyways, but, you know. I will be forced to drink if it's a new song.
Okay.
So, now you've been revived.
When you say it's time we start bringing this to a resolution, did you figure out who the killer is?
Naturally.
All that remains is do so as the great detective does and corner the culprit with all present. Who in the world is it?
You're going to just say, surely.
Oh, come on.
Thus, I require that those in the match be assembled somewhere. But it would be tedious for me. As such, I was thinking I'd use you for it. You can do it, yes?
Well, I'm not, human anymore. I wonder if I'll be able to.
What are you saying, Lynn Rhinewise? You may be a vampire, but you're still you, correct? You ever gotten declaring as much to me?
Well, nothing of it, I suppose. I'll let you use me. It's in my capable hands.
Go for it, Lynn Rhinewise. This is definitely not the German Weiss part.
Lynn Rhineweiss, going forth.
Once you've got everything, return here to call for me.
Understood.
Okay, we will talk about the characters as they go. I get it, game. I get it. I'm tired.
Right, now isn't the time to be anxious. It's me, and that won't change. I can save any regret and worrying for after this case is done. More important right now is solving this case with Lord Arne. That's what I became a vampire for. So then where is everyone? I'll check the dining room first.
Can I break the rules? I cannot break the rules.
Looks like the others aren't back yet. But Gordon's here, I'll talk to him first.
That ... very suspicious. What brings you here, mistress? Serious but never cracked a smile, stubborn for own stash.
Looks like the others haven't returned.
Indeed they haven't. I was just thinking of calling them back.
In that case, I'll call for everyone.
Will you? Well then.
But acting alone, even if I'm a vampire, I don't want to be attacked again. Maybe a good idea to go with someone. Actually, Gordon, could you come with me? I'm a little uncertain if I could with everyone by myself.
Understood. I shall accompany you.
Though, do you know where everyone is?
Byrne and Hines were arguing in the entry, but Hines has since returned to the kitchen. I believe we should still be in her room. I haven't seen Diana around. Would you happen to have some idea, mistress?
Right, I think she's still in the guest room. There's something I want to talk about, but I want to gather everyone in the second floor waiting room.
Well, if you prefer that location, I don't mind. Oh, this is a new song, oops.
Okay, then let's call the others.
Others add to location. When Lynn is with someone, checking some things will give some unique responses. There's nothing to do with the case, but they may learn a little about that person. The butler Gordon starts his morning by watering the plants in this room.
Is it difficult watering the flowers around the entire mansion every morning?
Not at all. Flowers respond to your heartfelt efforts raising them. To me, they are like my children.
Yes, I suppose so.
We're with Gordon! I will definitely say Gordon's ... is very suspicious to me. His father murdered. They were acting kind, but they only act kind with Lynn, father, and Kai? Likely because positions to say... You know what? No point in this. I won't get anything from this. Slab chronicling the sister of the Runaways family. As you see, the Runaways family is a venerable, noble lineage. You must keep that in mind at all times.
Yes.
Outside.
What's the matter? Do you need something with this human garbage? He's sulking super hard. He's a piece of shit, so I don't really care. I want to talk to everyone about something. So could you come to the waiting room on the second floor? Oh, I'm sure things go smoother if you just ignored me and talk amongst yourselves.
Just come, would you? It's an order from the family head.
Say what you want to me, but I don't wanna, and there's nothing you can do. It doesn't seem Gordon can persuade him either. Is there someone who Byrne would listen to a request from?
Yes, there is.
Understood, I'll come back. Whatever you bring, I'm not moving from the spot.
Can we just not just fire him? Like, he's a terrible guard. Business.
Guys, doesn't this hamburger Gordon's trait is this truly nasty? It's like some kind of demon. Yes, it must be so with... are you okay? Mistress, does something big the matter? I want to talk with everyone about something, so come to the second floor waiting room. Elise? Sir Gordon, did you hear me now?
What could you be referring to? No, I heard nothing about me being a demon.
You misunderstood. Maybe you were kind like a demon.
Seems you have not done enough introspection.
I have done the most introspecting. Yes, so very much.
Let us be off, Mistress Lynn. Elise appears to need some time to think about things.
Forsooth.
Doesn't seem like I can take Elise along while Gordon's here. Is anyone going to the second floor? don't need to take a bath. Neeth just batheth. No reason to go outside. Oh, I should talk about characters. Right, sorry. I forgot about my entire plan myself. I don't think it's this guy. I hate his fucking guts. But, I don't think it's him. He's not competent enough either. And he's just too childish. That's really it. Huh. What is it then?
I want to talk to everyone about something, so could you come to the waiting room on the second floor?
But I don't want to see Burn's ugly mug. I'll be certain to stop him if he tries to do anything like before in the future. If he stays with Gordon, well, alright. You never know what'll happen, right?
Thank you very much.
Must be hard for you too, Lynn. Good luck.
Yes.
Heinz with the second floor.
It's all thanks to Gordon that I could persuade Heinz. It might be wise to have someone help me out while calling for the others too.
You can now call for people who you've convinced, like Heinz. Press the A key or click the image in the top left to open the character's summary screen. Work with the others to assemble and remain servants. Cool. A is this part. This is a cool feature. I like this. And the music changes? I fucks with this. This is a cool part of the game. This bread's gone hard.
Is this bread still edible?
Oh, this is a new song. And this song kind of slaps, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, these are fakes I set up for Burn. Well made, right?
For Burned?
When Burn comes to steal food, these are what are whacking him for.
Whacking him?
Yo, fuck Burn. Heinz got it right. Oh, I don't know if it's Burn or if it's Heinz or not. I actually know very little Heinz, I feel. He's like middle tier suspicious.
You laid out these flowers, right, Heinz?
The table setting is important for meals too. Actually, my cooking is delicious, but I want to make it taste even better.
Really think things through.
Well, though it hardly even qualifies as having a psychological effect. It's weird. Weird response.
For your sake, I won't go.
Come to think of it, I've got some sweets ready, so maybe I'll give them to people who assemble there.
Is that so with?
If you're coming at least, maybe someone else will eat your share.
What? But
I'm sure it'll be tasty. And not stuff you get your hands on often. That was pretty cute too, I will admit.
And you're saying crystal clear, I doth be gone. Are you now? Thank goodness.
At least into the second floor. Okay, let's fucking change the music. We've heard the song already. Oh, boo. At least you've disappointed me again. I know I'm just talking to Burn, but give me 1 second.
Sir Heinz doth be the sweets.
Let's wait until later release.
I have to be tricked. This is fraudulent.
But don't you think food's tastier if you're supposed to suppress the urge and eat it later?
You have the point. That's our Heinz. At least they call that being tricked. Gordon, verily, I'm sorry.
Did you say something yet again?
I apologize for conditional reflex.
I feel ashamed that I yelled at you enough that you apologize to sit on my face.
Yes, sir. I'll make it the effort.
I gotta switch off this character. I hate this voice.
At least I know how you feel. I sometimes want to apologize when I haven't done anything. Danica, I like to call them last. Consider what happened with Lord Arne. How should I go about this, I wonder? It's fair.
Well, let's get burned.
I have no desire to go to the second floor.
He's sulking super hard.
Elise, would you try persuading Burn? Understood. I give it a shot. Serious, Burn, let's go to the second floor waiting room together. Elise, you know, I was thinking of going to the second floor myself. It must be fate, huh? Yeah.
He's so simple. Like, I don't even know if Elise likes Burn, let alone the fact that, you know, they're a couple or whatever shit.
It just leaves Diana and Kai.
You know what? I'm switching to Hines because I like his song. You know, I'm switching to Bird just because I want to hear his song. I'll probably switch off after. Take a sip. It is very cool to me that every person gets a song, though. Bird's song is definitely the worst song, though, so far. Which is very fitting, because Burn is the worst character.
Mr. Slynn, you gotta listen. This guy told me that I wouldn't lick the tea I spilled. I don't apologize. To the tea, how nonsense is that?
Tea has a heart too, you know. You've got to apologize and get its forgiveness, or a tea curse might befall you.
What sort of curse would that be? I don't get you at all.
I feel sorry for all the food you've eaten.
You should probably avoid letting these two talk to each other for a while. Hey Gordon, so before? I was thinking of you as a damn old... I wasn't thinking of you as a damn old coot for a second, just so you know. You're a really good old coot. Yeah.
Are you making fun of me?
Huh? Why are you angry?
Even getting mad at him would be foolish.
This thing just gives me chills. At least, are you okay? Gordon didn't yell at you again, did he? It's alright, I have gotten completely used to it. Right. It's best to ignore those lousy lectures. Isn't it, Burn? I now rejected them entirely. Seeing as I feel in danger, my mind blocks Gordon's voice. It's amazing. Way to go, Elise.
So Gordon's efforts were wasted.
So many different kind of books in this house. Comics, novels, storybooks, and even diaries. Diaries? Here, like this one. My true form is that of a crimson fallen angel. I now work as an assassin too. Stop right there. You can't just read someone else's diary. Huh? Isn't it interesting though? It's private invasion is what it is. Hurry up and put that back where you found it. Bah. What's my diary from 3 years ago doing here? There'll be a secretly disposed of that later.
Okay, we're switching characters. The song I like the most.
It's just Diana and Kai now. But I think it'll be best to handle this myself, especially considering what happened to Lord Arne, involving everyone else who makes things complicated.
Okay, learn to me.
Dan, it's me. I just want to talk a little.
Ooh, song change.
Mistress, what is it? I'm gathering everyone in the waiting room now. I want you and Kai to come too. We can't go. Because the man who did that to Kai will be there too, won't he? I can't go with someone like that around. There's no way she believes me if I told her about Lord Arne. I mean, there's no change in the fact that Lord Arne did something terrible to Kai. How can I handle this? Understood. I'll come back later. Come as many times as you want. We're not going. If I want to get them to come, I need to somehow change their impression of Lord Arne. Is that even possible? Honestly, isn't everyone being so selfish? At this point, maybe I'll just force them. Wait, what am I thinking? Is another effect of becoming a vampire? Because I need to do something about those two. Lord Arne just apologizing a ton wouldn't make Kai forgive him, though, I'm sure. I can hardly imagine Lord Arne deigning to that in the first place. At this rate, maybe I should just boldly claim Kai was attacked by someone else, or... Wait, that might actually work. If I have Lord Arne's that power...
Talk to Lord Arne in Lean's room.
You're back, Lin Runways. It took some time. Well, I'm actually not done yet.
Was there some problem?
Well, that's a problem thanks to you.
Well, that's a new song, technically.
The gardener and maid. Yeah, I was wondering what to do. Inaccurate, Lin Runways. You must already have an idea of how to resolve this. Otherwise, you wouldn't have returned to me, yes? Well, sort of. I have some thoughts about it. What's that iffy response? I don't know if you can or not, but...
Use powers on... He's not gonna apologize. Probably wouldn't smile.
I want to use your ability to spread rumors on Kai. When you spread that first rumor, Kai wasn't in the mansion, I don't think. So if you can still use your ability on him. I wouldn't mind. What kind of rumor?
A vampire, an alter ego, a twin. Probably not an alter ego. I don't think it's a twin. A twin would... Well, I mean, it could be a twin. Let me think on this one. It could be a twin. Twin wouldn't be crazy. Twin would be weird, though, because... But I don't think they know about the vampire shit yet, but... I'm kind of convincing myself the more I go. Probably not a vampire, because a vampire... I don't think anyone believes in vampires in this world, except for her. An alter ego would be silly, so let's go with a twin, I guess. Yay, I was lucky. Yeah, perfect.
I spread the rumor that you have a twin. Why should we do that? You know there was light. It was in the courtyard at night. I doubt you saw your face that clearly. Yes, it's highly likely. So we can't say your twin. So can't we say your twin brother did it? I mean, under normal circumstances that would be a stretch, but your ability is powerful enough that I feel like it'll work. Clever by your standards, Lin Runways. That rumor will need to start from zero basis, so it'll have no effect on the mansion's residents who believe you to be a detective. But it has no effect on the gardener either. It'll mean he was in the mansion the whole time, and his claim of returning to the mansion to meet the maid will be proven a lie. Oh, you're right.
What, you think that far ahead?
So what? It'll have that result anyway, so please do it. Please, you say. So I'll have the right to choose. You won't do it? I will not. What would you do if I said that? I'd be in a pickle. You ain't claim to be using me for entrusting choices to me. Issue me the command and to use my power, like I'm your tool. That's what using means, yes? I don't want to do that. It's not my style to force people to do things.
What the fuck? Where did this song come from? This song got a slap, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. 3, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4.
And also, I said I definitely wouldn't do anything I don't want to do. If you agree with my plan, Lord Arne, then please let me use you. Alright, I'll spread the tool. But even if it fools the gardener, what if the maid with him? Yeah, I think she'll be okay as long as we can manage to convince Kai. Just have to push through or whatever. Well, you would know best about the humans in this mansion. Though I'm a bit uncertain. Leave it to me. Very well. Evilly, bloodily, almightily, Nuntoad.
Stop it already.
Absolutely not. This is my proof that I'm still myself.
I'm afraid I'll follow you.
I'll come with you to see the gardener. It should speed things along. You sure? I already had an encounter with the maiden gardener. I've already intended to show myself before everyone at the end. That's what a true great detective does. I see. Then go ahead. Go ahead and what? You'll suck my blood, right? You've already done it once, so go on, straight for the jugular. It's a puzzle test. Hey, drawing blood again? Seriously? Your vibes are truly disgusting to me.
Oops.
You're mean.
I see. No change in taste. It's a bit late, but don't you think it would be better if I were to meet them as my small form?
Can't imagine it would be. Detectives and stories are so cool and stylish.
Let's be off, idiot.
What a name calling.
So I'm a vampire, but I still have blood? Is that not weird? I don't know how vampires work, apparently. I think it's a new song, I'll think it's a... One sec. Let go.
This is the room. Please try not to say anything weird.
Not a problem. I just need to make him think I didn't do it, yes?
Yes, but I'm sure they'll be super wary at first. Still, let's do our best.
I know.
Okay, let's get down to it. Hip hop, hip hip hooray! Hold on, what? Hey, wait for me!
Just dropping in.
He's Lord Arne. What are you going in like that for? I don't need to meekly ask
permission to enter the room, surely. This song is a bopper too, holy shit!
What'd you come here for? Please, just leave us alone.
I like her. I like Diana. I am suspicious that Diana, but I hope it's not her. See, this is what I mean.
Man, just bear with us for a second. Please listen to what we have to say. I refuse. Get out of here at once.
Come here to clear up a misunderstanding. Be at ease.
Eek!
Not a lot of people here today. It's all good, Brotherhood. I'm just playing some video games.
What misunderstanding?
You, the man sleeping in the bed.
Stay away.
It was not I who attacked you. It was my older twin brother.
That's nonsense.
Seemed like a lot of fun. It's a good game.
Mistress, what's gotten into you? It's alright. Nothing like that will ever happen again. Please believe me. But...
Take a good look. I'm not the one who attacked you, am I?
You're his twin? Dance! Does sound familiar. Kai? Have you heard about that? Not the least. First of all, we've never met him before.
My twin brother is a violent one indeed. It's quite the embarrassment. I heard he troubled you greatly as well.
Is that right? You know, now that you say that, it feels really like you're not him. We managed to convince Kai. Just Diana.
It's pretty silly, but whatever. Mission: do not let Diana's words reach Kai. The maid doesn't seem to trust the vampire's words, so he tried to question the gardener. However, the girl shouted loudly over her words so they wouldn't reach the gardener. If you can clear minigames with reasoning without mistakes, you'll receive a reward from this at the end. It won't cause any change in the main story, but try your best. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I'm just clicking? Okay. Oh shit, oh, this is actually harder than I thought it would be. Okay, great, perfect. That was way easier. That went from way harder I thought it would be to way easier than I thought it would be.
Look, Diana, it's all fine. Well, is this man really a different person? Yeah, I think so. You say so, Kai, then. Remember everyone to Sun, but would you do calm as well? But I'll protect the two of you. As the next head of the Rhinewise family, I won't let such a awful dispute happen again.
If you're not the culprit, then you should accompany us. You're sneaking around is why you're under suspicion.
I should have asked earlier, but who are you exactly? Let's hold off until everyone's present. Why are you so ready to casually declare yourself a vampire?
Should I not?
Absolutely not.
So there was no need to hide it if I were appearing before humans anyway. I'm asking the questions here.
We'll explain later. So would you go ahead in the waiting room? Okay? Sure, but... Are you alright? I'm fine now. Besides, I don't want to stay in hiding anymore. Like I said, we should go along with them. Understood.
Okay, I'm less suspicious of these two 100% now.
Well, we'll go to the waiting room ahead of you. Thank you very much.
This is a new song, so I gotta take a drink. This is a new song, so I gotta take a drink. I'm making like 20 drinks now, holy shit. Well, we're now assembled, everyone. Now head to the final stage.
But first we need to think about the connection between you and I, Lord Arne. If you go in front of everyone and say, I'm none other than the heinous vampire Arne Nuntote, it'll be really bad.
In that case, you may decide.
I decide?
Indicate to me what best of relation must be appropriate for the situation. Suddenly, I did spread the rumor of the residents that Lynn Riley is the great detective, so it might be convenient to have something that worked in tandem with that rumor.
Then if you're...
Lover, mentor, detective, I doubt it would be lover. Detective seems irrelevant, like we're both detectives, so a mentor makes the most sense to me.
How about if you're my mentor?
Not bad. This is a new song. I'm pretty sure this is an old song, but a remix of it.
It wouldn't be unnatural for there to be a teacher or mentor who taught me to be a detective.
The Great Detective Len. This is a bop of a remix, though. Like a violin? Oh, fuck yeah. The Great Detective Lynn Runweiss has a grandiose detective mentor. Yes, I connected to your rumor. I'd probably be able to spread that one.
Grandiose detective?
You're a great detective. As such, it's natural I'd be a greater, yes.
Yeah, sure, but...
I don't want people to think I'm on the same level as you.
You really need to say that?
Dude, what are you on about? It's important.
Understood, Lord Arne. So you're my mentor and a grandiose detective.
Now then, let's spread it now. He is a detective, though. You don't need to lie. Evilly, bloodily. Now all preparations are in order. Let us go, Lynn Runweiss.
Hey, why are you interrupting?
On the contrary, why do I even need to wait every time?
What?
That song bopped, holy shit.
See, I knew it. Kai's the killer. I'm trying to explain to you that isn't true.
Stop it, Burn. Maybe you should just shut your yap. Burn, get a hold of yourself. Quite the delightful scene we have here.
Gee, stop hurrying ahead on your own.
Don't blame the shortness of your legs on me.
It's the height difference.
Mistress, who is this? Don't you worry about me. Rather, get to the... let me see the rest of your argument. What?
He'll introduce himself shortly. Lord Arne, what are you doing stirring them up, too?
I had no intention of that.
A new person showing up at this point. I've got it. You must be the true culprit.
You really should keep your mouth shut, Burn.
Seriously, you. Lord Arne?
Firstly, all of you sit down and relax.
Why is someone who just suddenly showed up running the show?
Yeah, no kidding. I don't explain yourself.
Who indeed must be you?
Mistress, an explanation, please. Sit down. Burn, let's sit forward now.
That might be a good idea.
This song is so good. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. The soundtrack of this game is so fucking good. You know, let me chill out to the song for a second. Honestly, all murder mystery should have more smooth jazz. I'd be cool with it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Arne, you does say? You say it?
I imagine that Lynn Runaways here is a great detective.
Lynn Runaways is what? You didn't know, Kai? Detective Beauty of the Millennium. The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes. You know?
Huh, I had no idea. And who trained the great detective Lynn Runaways? None other than me. You heard the rumors, I'm sure.
It can't be. The grandest detective of the Millennium? The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes got reincarnated twice?
It's a weird double click. It seems things here are a bit too much for Lynn Runaways to handle alone. So I've come to finish the job.
Ah, I've heard this plot beat in books too.
Now I've gathered you all here. I take it you know what that means. You've come to figure out who killed the master? Precisely.
Who could have been?
Now we shall begin a delightful production, which whom bring the killer to light.
You're not really getting into this. It feels like he's putting in a dramatic flair. Ever since he appeared, everyone's been all caught up in this atmosphere. Maybe this is how a detective should act.
That said, if you're bored to simply guess the killer. Women, come over here. Women, come over here!
That even me?
You're the only woman in my sight. Am I mistaken? Such a weird sense.
Ain't very much of one verily. Never have I considered myself a man, forsooth.
I don't understand what you're saying, but at any rate, come here. Not to worry, I won't bite.
Understoodeth.
You have quite a tortured way of speaking, don't you?
Nothing of the sort is. He just come out to say it. Why aren't I? Surely you're not gonna be like, at least is a killer, right?
I've never seen anything so trite.
Good, so at least isn't a killer.
That I said nothing about.
What?
You old coot. What? How rude. Aren't I mean? Or did I hurt your feelings? Allow me to apologize. Simply, we have here two detectives. We happen to know what kind of entertainment can unfold at a time like this. A battle of reasoning in which they throw theories at one another, perhaps? Exactly. Lynn Runaways.
Yes?
I will present my theory that this maid is the killer.
Well, what are you saying?
Ooh, new song! As such, you must give her all to stop me.
You're joking, right?
I am not. We both possess the same information. It shouldn't be impossible, should it?
Well, why?
But it's more delightful this way.
But...
This maid stands now on the gallows.
Well, what are you... You serious about this?
You cannot save this maid. It will prove my theory correct, and this maid shall be your father's killer. Do you have issues with that?
Why are you making me do this?
You're a great detective, are you not?
I'm...
Now, you ought not finish that sentence. Take a look at that maid's face.
Mistress, please don't kill me. Please save me. Elise, you're a great detective, so it must be fine, right?
What indeed did you want from me? Think back, Lynn Runways. What is the show is about to begin?
I get it. So that's what this is. At least it'll be okay because I'm the next head of the Runways family and a great detective. Leave everything to me.
This is like a Danganronpa song right now.
Mistress.
It was a close one, Lynn Runways.
No kidding. I never decided to rise to the stage. So this is the play prepared for where I'm the star. I didn't ask for the script that has the main character losing, you know.
Well, we'll see about that. Perhaps it's a tragedy.
It's already a tragedy. I don't want it to be any more of one.
In that case, act like the star, Lynn Runways.
Alright, Lord Arne. Let's see if this is the proper stage for me.
I will say, this is silly, 100%, fully agreed. I do like the flair and the dramatics. I do play Danganronpa. Is this a little silly for a murder mystery? Maybe. But I love me some Danganronpa. Now, Lynn Runways, this is your final stage. That was all from beat to bear. Ooh, slurp. I shall spin the rules of this delightful game. This song is weird. You and I shall be playing.
Please do.
I will tell you my theory proposing that this maid is your father's killer. This mistaken point out how. If you cannot find a flaw, that maid is the killer. All this I've already said, but should you prove my theory incorrect, then we'll switch the rules.
It won't just be the end?
That wouldn't settle anything, would it?
I guess you're right, but... So then I also...
Indeed. Choose someone to theorize that they are the killer.
I have to theorize.
Yeah, these Lynn Runways. If your theory is wrong, I will certainly point it out. Unless you create a flawless theory, the wrong person will not be named the killer.
So then...
That being said, do not submit crude theories. Even if the person you choose is the killer, I will point out any holes in your theory.
Sure, I can't imagine you making a mistake. You know, I don't think I'll make perfect theories. Based on my own, I can't let myself pick the killer. On your turn, if you pick the killer, you'll definitely have a flawless theory. Understood. I'll make good use of your theories, Lord Arne.
Come, Lynn Runways, let us dance joyfully together. This is cool, I'm not gonna lie. Silly, yes. Very cool, actually. Now let us begin. Arne's turn.
Go right ahead.
Prattling on about details would only make us drag on. As far as motives, any thought we come up with would be a little more than fantasies. As such, for this maid, I will choose to focus on her escape from the room. This maid herself testified that she went to the third floor before Lynn Runways. She had a daily routine of bringing her master medicine. She would certainly enter simply by being invited in. After knocking you out, it wouldn't be difficult for her to push her master into the basement. There are many weapons in the storeroom as well. She would be capable of beheading the fake corpse. The real question is her escape. The guards testify that your father's room is locked. Thus, she must have locked the door and left the room, but this maid does not have a master key. The door cannot be locked from the outside, and your father's master key remain on its corpse. Therefore, there is a route only this maid could use, namely the fence. After locking the floor from the inside, she escaped with the storeroom using the fence. That's how it was possible for her to murder your father. So is my theory mistaken?
Objection.
This is very cool. This is so cool. Select all the mistaken claims. There may be more than one. Ooh. Real point out there is click on an image to select it. Be sure to select everything that's wrong. Click an image again to deselect it. Once you make your selection, click on it. Okay. Okay, so I just click. Okay, so we just had a daily routine and taking the medicine to a master. That is true. Yeah, I love me some deduction, baby. I barely play deduction games these days. Elise doesn't have a master. That's true. Elise escaped through the vents. This seems unlikely, so I'm gonna select that.
Elise couldn't have escaped through the vents.
Why is that?
When I went through it, there was a den of dust bunnies.
Yup, that's what I was thinking too.
That's right, it was filled with dust. If Elise had gone through them, it would have been cleared out most of the dust.
Precisely living life. Hell yeah, baby!
Interesting, thank you very much. I'm glad you're not the killer, Elise.
You experienced those events personally, so that was a simple one, yes. But do keep up the pace. We might find the killer with surprisingly little effort.
We've still only gone through one person. I know that's not enough to satisfy Lord Arne.
You understand me rather well. What is it? Next it is your turn, Lynn Wise. Choose someone to present as the killer. Lynn's turn.
Arne is serious. If I come up with a theory using such complicated trick, I'm sure you make a mistake somewhere. I don't have that kind of talent, and if the person I choose is the killer, I'll be giving them an escape route. So I have no choice but to choose a person I know can't have done it, and that Lord Arne point out the flaws. I select Heinz.
Me? Oh, apparently we know for sure Heinz is not the killer. Rotting Lynn right ways. Now present your theory on why this person is the killer.
Heinz left the kitchen and the dining room.
Rejected. The guard should have been in the dining room all the while. Leaving the kitchen undetected would be nigh impossible.
Well, then he went out the courtyard.
Also rejected. There are guard dogs in the courtyard. If they bark, then that guard would notice. Anything else?
Nothing else. This should be fine, because I know Heinz couldn't have killed Father.
You understand your thinking, but even so, come up with better theories. If you honestly intend to use me, then give the great Arne some entertainment.
Right.
So it's guaranteed not Heinz, because fuck me. Okay, that's fair, that's reasonable. Kitchen has very little escape routes, you're right. Now it's my turn. Since the woman before was a maid, I shall select the other maid.
Diana?
Okay, so it's definitely not Diana, because it's too early in this game to be Diana. So okay, it's neither of my guesses. That's good to know. From her testimony, there's no question that she acted together with the gardener. This song is weird, but it kind of slaps. As such, I shall present a theory in which they were collaborators.
I can't find a flaw. Both of them are killers.
It can't be both of them. No way.
I just haven't healed fully yet, so I'll present both of us.
I might not. Put your hopes in Lynn Runways. Without further ado, my theory is this. You two had no business going to your father's room like the previous maid did. In other words, our point of focus should be how they intruded into his room. Listen carefully now, Lynn Runways.
Yes.
The gardener used the ladder to get from the courtyard to the second floor guest room. Naturally, he used that same ladder to make to the third floor as well. However, while the ladder can be dragged around, bringing it up to the second floor is not easy. If you're alone, that is.
Yes, that seems fair.
However, the maid was in the guest room, so the two of them pulled the ladder onto the terrace. One of the two entered into the mansion to visit your father's room to get his attention. During that time, the other entered through the window in his room and concealed themselves. This also explains why the door was locked, because the maid possessed the master key. In addition, the gardener was able to take the murder weapon and head outside the mansion. Is my theory mistaken?
Objection.
Okay, point out theories. Okay, so let's read them again, because I kind of went through my head this time. Kai climbed a ladder from the courtyard terrace. That seems possible. You cooperated to lift the ladder to the terrace. That seems unlikely to have happened. One of them went missing and headed inside. One of them went inside and headed to the master's room. They did not. I'm pretty sure they did not. I'm trying to remember why. I think it's because Elise would have spotted at least would have spotted Diana if she went to the master room, I think? Because she went toward that room anyways at that time, I think? Maybe my timing is off? Regardless, I think they cooperated, which means, yeah, I don't think it's this. Because we know he climbed the ladder to see Diana, so that much is true.
And I kind of work together to lift the ladder up the terrace.
Why is that?
And it has an extreme fear of heights, so she can't go as much as she can't go much as go out onto the terrace. And you're wrong about one of them going through the father's house, going through the house to father's room.
Why is that?
So he testified that no one left the guest room until Byrne screamed.
Okay, I didn't think of that, but also fair.
That's a contradiction.
Quick to get him in my ways. I was lucky on the third one, but second one was guaranteed the reason why.
Mistress Lynn, thank you very much.
That's our mistress.
It's only natural that you two didn't do it.
Well done seeing through my two traps. Well, this would hardly be worth my time if you couldn't see it through something that simple.
There are 2 people remaining.
Linroyce, you took the cowardly move earlier, selecting the shop. Will you do the same again?
I can't theorize as skillfully as you, Lord Arne, so I have to choose someone whose actions are restricted. In other words, someone who's very likely not the killer.
So you say. Our game thus far has not decided the killer. Linroyce, the next person you choose will be someone highly unlikely to be the killer. In essence, the one you do not suspect. The one you do not choose is the one whom you suspect.
Why do you have to say that?
Have I said something mistaken? Work up your resolve. That's what it means to find the killer among this lot. You must choose Linroyce. Be at ease. I will dispute the guilt of the person you choose. So choose the person you do not want to be the killer.
I'll...
Woohoo!
Yay!
Mistress, I'm afraid it's your bedtime.
I don't wanna. I can't sleep till Mother and Father come back. What are you doing? What are they doing?
Your father and mother have been having a grown-up conversation with guests that have come to visit. You must not interfere with them. How about this, mistress? I'll read you a story till you fall asleep.
Reading till I fall asleep? So if I don't fall asleep, you'll read forever?
Indeed. Should you fail to fall asleep, I suppose I'll have to read forever.
You can't read me stories all the way till morning. Yay!
I'd be grateful if you slept before that. There you are, mistress.
I heard from Father, so this room's going to be remodeled? This room is full of memories with Mother. Why would he... Does he even care about her anymore?
The master loves your mother even now. That is why he is in this room. Was too much painful without her here.
I'm so worried. My memories of Mother only go further away with time, so to lose this room too.
You need not worry, mistress. Precious memories remain no matter how much time passes. I say this having lived many years more than you, so trust my experience.
I hope you're right.
To prove it, shall I tell stories of when you were born, mistress? You were so fond of my mustache, you're always pulling on it.
You'll pick me, right? I mean, I'm not the killer. Look, don't you think Gordon did it? Hi. I'm a guardian, no. It's my job to protect everyone, right? Gordon's not silent. You can't make excuses, I'm sure of it. I choose... Byrne. Say it, Byrne. I choose Gordon.
What? Gotta be kidding me. Silence, human. This game is between myself and Linroyce, so do not add unnecessary comments. Okay, I guess it was Byrne. I really did not think it was Byrne. It makes sense though, I guess, but I really thought it was too obvious it was Byrne. Well, the Linroyce. So you've chosen the old coot. Could you make a theory putting him as the culprit? There'd have to be a way in this room on the third floor that avoid detection by both guards and Zisei.
There isn't. I don't know how.
So the old coot's not the killer either, in short.
You're wrong, it's not me. What a twist!
I thought you were suspicious from the start. You would also know the resident's actions and thus find gaps to act within. And also, Rule 1, the first witness did it. Wasn't that written in the book you read? Once again, I don't think it's Burn though, because Burn can't do blood. Remember that little fact? He faints when he sees blood. That's I said yesterday, last session too. So it's hard, unless it's that all an act, it's hard for me to believe that he murders people. Unless it's all an act. So I think there's some twist. I think it might either be Gordon, and they gave me that fucking flashback thing to make me feel bad, or it's not someone here. And it's like Arne or some shit. Because don't forget, Lynn... It could be Gordon, it could be something else, I don't fucking know. I just don't think it's Burn, is what I'm trying to say.
Seriously, you've got it wrong.
How insightful. You should give up and confess. Guess you want to practice from Dad. Okay, so the problem is that whoever's the accomplice, supposedly, has been Dad's accomplice in murders for a while. So, could still be Gordon, don't get me wrong. Gordon makes the most sense the more we talk about him in that capacity. I thought Gordon had an alibi because he was talking to Hines at the time, but I mean, we don't know how much time has passed after.
What is this?
Regardless, I don't think it's Burn, is what I'm trying to say at the end of the day.
It's dumber than the dumbest gag comic. Hey, what the hell? Why are you looking at me like that?
So was you after all.
He was suspicious from the start.
Burn, why? Maybe that Burn's getting fucked up because of all the blood in his head. I mean, it's possible, don't get me wrong, but he supposedly faints immediately at the sight of blood, and not even like a lot of blood. Like apparently, like someone cuts themselves, like with like a small nick on their hand, and he fainted. So either that's all an act, or something's fucking wrong. Because literally, there's a blood puddle on the floor with a decapitated head when you enter that room. That's a lot more than a small nick on the hand. Is all I'm trying to say.
There's Burn. Show some evidence. There's no proof I killed him, right?
Evidence, you say? Completely slipped my mind.
You.
Well, don't fret. I'll go get some now. Just wait patiently until I return. The rest of you, don't lay a finger in the guard. That evidence we have to confirm him as the killer.
Sure, bring whatever you think you can, because there's definitely nothing. And you all keep your grubby hands off of me, or it ain't gonna be pretty.
Sunrise, come along.
Okay.
Yeah, another sip. That was decently entertaining, Linren Weiss.
Lauren, is Burn really the killer?
Why would you think that? If that were a fair way to decide the killer, we would have left it to a majority vote.
What? Then what was all that?
A means that for me to have some fun. Did I say as much? It would simply be a bore to simply guess at the killer.
You're kidding. Then what was I fighting so desperately for?
That was not in vain. He determined a clear reason why some could not have done the deed. Incidentally, our game didn't as much touch upon the means of decapitation or the murder weapon, yes. Do you think it's strange that it was all about the methods of intrusion?
Well, a murder weapon wouldn't have been necessary to kill a father.
You can't even just consider these things piecemeal. And also, it's difficult to ignore something so unique as the headless corpse. Of course, I did intentionally not bring it up.
Did you?
Normally, one would consider not just the action of the time of the crime, but the murder weapon and method. However, we know things that we normally would not. This gave us a clear picture of the servant's actions, and thus we gave them undue focus. Then rise, why do we have such knowledge?
The reason we knew things that we shouldn't really know.
We also in front of the source of their knowledge. It's because of the mirror, right? Because of the mirror, right?
The mirrors. What's this you saw from here is information we shouldn't actually know. Lord Arne, it's the mirrors, right?
Did you not realize?
So it was in the mirrors? Well, never mind.
I referred to the mirrors. Realize now, didn't you, Sissy? wonder what you mean. I was just trying to help out. Where are you now?
What are you getting at?
This is what I'm getting at. If we ignore the information that he saw from these meetings.
Then, did you really need to break it?
Of course. Have I done anything without any reason?
Pretty frequently, yes.
There's a reason for all my actions, namely my entertainment.
I sort of understood as much, but to hear you say without hesitation.
I'd like to keep talking if you don't mind.
Jeez, please continue.
Indeed, if we ignore any information that he saw, only one person who can move freely around at the time the crime isn't there. They could go in and out of your father's room, even go to the basement. It's also an opportunity for them to put that note in your room, and they knew that vase had been broken. And there was no way of knowing what a fool.
Huh?
Is your feeling something the matter? Hey, you hold right out there. Shut up, what are you doing not letting a guard, huh? And I gotta score at least a couple points in my favor before you guys name me a killer. Please wait, if you run on like that, your wounds. It's alright, the mistress is more important. Hold on to your horses, everyone. Trying to let everyone out at once. That saves me some time.
What do you mean?
Lynn Runway, stay here and block the path of anyone who comes this way.
Block the way? Hold on a second.
It was dark, so I thought you stayed behind. What a sloppy crime turned out to be. Once I realized the answer, no tricks or anything. Though I suppose you may be right that such things were necessary for you. But even forgiving that, your killing written Runways was far too crude. Wasn't that particularly an admission of who you really are? Well, was Lizzie who did everything? Who is the murderer? Who is the murderer? Vampires running and killers and reach together, select who it is. If you want a map of the mansion, click and tap here to open it up. Okay, so let's piecemeal this. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, though, actually speaking. So, it's not, okay, in my heart, it can't be Byrne, he's scared of blood. It can't be Elise for a multitude of reasons as explained previously, but also she's just not competent enough. It can't be these two because they were together during the scene of the crime. And we've confirmed it's not Hines because Byrne would have seen Hines. The only person who can freely move is Gordon. We also got a dramatic flashback scene of Gordon. So it's my guess. Anyone can correct me if they disagree. I'll wait a few seconds in chat to be sure. But my money's on Gordon. Even though last session, I said it was guaranteed not Gordon. Oops. Boop. Wait, what? Oh, is Gordon the one? I think so. Let's click it. Judge. So it's you, old coot. Young one, you should watch your mouth. Young one, am I young to you? What have you been going on about? I haven't the foggiest idea.
Sorry, I did my best, but everyone came rushing at me. And anyway, there was no way I'd be ready to block the way all of a sudden.
Don't worry. I had no expectation to begin with.
Well, at least have a little expectation. But what were you talking with Gordon about?
Nothing of great significance. Only that he killed your father and attempted to kill you.
What?
The time is nearing for this delightful production to come to an end. Let's say we dub it simply the Rhinewise Murder. The culprit of the Ryan Weiss murder is the one who killed Lynn Ryan Weiss's father, was this old coot.
Hold on a second. Gordon has an alibi, no motive.
Motive? Is there such a thing? That's just after the fact reasoning. You humans it's just after the fact reasoning. You humans append just so you can accept it, is it not? He killed him because he was bored. Killed him because he could. Killed him just because. Killed him for no reason. Those are perfectly different reasons for me.
But...
And besides, Lynn Royce and I narrowed the choices down to this old coot and the guard, did we not? Over guard, you couldn't have done it, could you?
Of course not.
And there we are. You understood yourself that the guard couldn't have done it, surely. He could not prepare a headless corpse. And why is that? Burned. Can't do blood! I'm so cool and a genius!
He thinks it's the sight of blood, so he couldn't have made that crime scene.
Well now, so you do understand. As Lynn Rice says, the guard is too incompetent as for murder.
You have to be mean about it.
At least it's old coot as the last suspect. Tell me your actions around the time of the crime once more. Before midnight, I was reading in my room the whole time. Around 12:15, I believe it would be, I went to the kitchen to discuss food with Heinz. After 12:30, Diana came to get me, so I headed to the Mass's room. So it's no different than what Lynn Runways told me. Yet something in your words contradicts my information. Lynn Runways determined what that is. I like to point out, I think this is like the main theme or something. Not the main theme, but like it's like the most common theme. I really like the song. It's really good.
I don't know.
Don't give up right at the gate. Think about it. I don't know who this old coot is to you, but feelings are unnecessary for reasoning. Seek only the truth, for that is the tale you desired. Another different song! What a bop! I was reading the room the whole time. Click here to switch between pictures of prior information. Click here to switch between Gordon's statements. There is a single contradiction between some prior information and Gordon's statements. Once you've paired the contradictory elements, click check to confirm your choices. The one on this slide will do the same. So, no. How do I change these? Okay, cool. Well, that's creepy. So, well, I was reading in the room the whole time. I went to the kitchen, Diana came to get me. Probably not the kitchen one. He went to the kitchen, right? Probably I was reading my rooms the whole time because he definitely went to the kitchen. Diana went to get me. Diana can object to it at any point, so I'm gonna guess this because it's the only one that's isolated and also you can't debate yet so far. Now, which of these slides contradict that? I think it's this one, right? Because he either gave Elise an order or had to clean up after Elise for the vase, maybe? I think it's this! Does anyone chat want to let me know? I think it's this, though. I'm just gonna go with it. I can't cheat with chat all the time.
If Gordon was really in his room the whole time, he shouldn't have known about the vase Elise broke.
Ah, that'll also do it. It's not what I was thinking, but it was a similar vein. Precisely Lynn Runways. If you supposedly stay in your room, why did you know the vase had been broken? Come to think of it, it slipped my mind. I thought I heard something breaking, so I went to look. Did you go look? Well, you're an old coot after all. I'll grant you might have forgotten a thing or two, but you didn't meet the maid there. I did not. I would wager she'd gone somewhere to dispose of the broken vase. I suddenly connected the dots of the wet floor to the missing vase and the sound I heard. The maid took about 5 minutes cleaning there. He must have been walking awfully slow. I had a good book in my book, you see. Such a lousy excuse. Are you sure you didn't notice the vase being gone while heading back to the master's room to yours? What proof do you have of that? Oh, very sorry indeed. Indeed, this isn't the important part. So you went up the stairs to your room, saw the vase missing in the second floor hallway. That is correct. So he says, Lynn Runwise. Let's change the subject. Were you aware that Lynn Runwise was attacked by the dogs? Say again. She was called out by the note. Any ideas about that? I had no absolute knowledge of the mistress landing in such a peculiar situation. You investigated the mistress, didn't you? Surely you're a detective and it caused her to. Lynn Runwise chose that herself. I was in no way responsible. Now then, Lynn Runwise, think carefully. While you were disputing in the dining room, I was in your room. I left right around the time the tall maid came bursting out of the dining room. Who could have gone to put the note in your room? When Byrne ran out of the dining room, Hines went after him, and you and I know Diana and Kai were in the guest room. That means the old coot and the short maid remain in the dining room. The short maid was ordered by someone to go look for you, wasn't she? That's... After all, Lynn Ryan was attacked by someone and nearly died. She was attacked from behind the bath, and marks like 3 large claws were left on her back. Impressive of them to enter without noticing. Who indeed could be capable of that? Lynn Ryan, you must know, Russ. That can't possibly be. It's inconceivable. Hey, you two, I was wondering. Who's this Gordon guy? What the fuck? What are you saying? Is that true? What would I lie for? The 2 maids, the gardener, the guard, the chef. These 5 work in the mansion, right? But the butler, Gordon, who's that? So it's true. Zissy didn't see him. So you finally understand. Oh, this is a twist I did not expect. Interesting. If you don't wish to say it, I will present the truth. I'll do it. That's our Lenny. Good luck finishing this up. That's good enough for you, Arne. Arne? Yes, no issue here. I was going to want to find the killer. No matter how painful it would be, I learned the truth and catch the culprit. To do that, I abandoned my humanity and became a vampire. Why is there always a new bop? Damn. My theory battle with Lord Arne, we proved most of the suspects couldn't have done it. So there's clear reasons why they couldn't create the locked room or get inside or go to the 3rd floor. However, we made those judgments based on information to assume the killer was human. That does make a lot of sense. There's a situation in which that information is rendered meaningless. Corin, you're a vampire, aren't you? All the things I thought you'd say. You must cease joking around like this, mistress. I'm not joking the slightest. If you're not a vampire, Gordon, then stand in front of that mirror right now. I need not go along with your wild delusions. How utterly foolish. Come on, Gordon, at least give her that. It'll satisfy Lynn. What's the harm? Besides, you got knocked out long once. Isn't that better proof than any that Gordon isn't the killer? Right. That happened as well. Chef, it was I who attacked you. Huh? Granted, there were circumstances, but I shall apologize regardless. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can accept that. However, I did not attack that old creep. I suspect he hit himself or ran into something to play the victim, yes. What in the world would he do that for? Would you think someone who was attacked is the killer? Now that you mention it. However, I would never go out of the front door. Once I left the entryway, that was surely the outside. Unfortunately, the key I left with Lynn Rose is no more. You know what that means, don't you, old coot? What indeed are you talking about? That's enough. Ron, hand over Zissy. True, that would be faster. That's... See, don't show up, okay? Good.
Gordon isn't appearing in the mirror. Did he at least just talk normally? You all know that vampires don't appear in mirrors, right? You were in Father's room from the start, and after killing him, you just walked normally back to your room.
Well done, Lynn Reinweiss. I shall offer a supplement. The theory battle between Lynn Reinweiss and I meant to confirm which humans could not have killed your father. Lynn Reinweiss tinkered with the mirrors in this mansion in fantasy, giving us a full picture of any humans who passed in front of the mirror. In fact, the fact is clear for a time. We believe that claim that you were reading your room. However, you confessed it yourself. You passed through the west side of the second floor. Yes, that alone can't. Really, you should have been a clear murder weapon like an axe left next to the headless corpse. And you should have tried to kill Lynn Reinweiss with a knife or the like. If you'd done that, even if I knew you were a vampire, I probably wouldn't have thought you were the killer. After all, probably a vampire would never deny to kill the human methods. Perhaps by making use of brute strength, you thought you could remove yourself, an old coot as a suspect. But with the knowledge that you're a vampire, it's a clear confession you're the killer. I suppose there's no avoiding it.
So it was you, Gordon? Why did you kill Father? Have you been seeing us this whole time?
That is not the case, Mistress Lynn. I thought of you like a true daughter, no, like a granddaughter. I also thought of your father and mother like family.
Then why kill Father?
I thought it not so bad to live amongst humans yet. About a month ago, I believe, the Master won the bid of a certain auction. It was for Lord Nazareth's heart.
Lord Nazareth?
Yes, Lord Nazareth. I can't say this name. My liege, who I serve. I see. So it became a question of priorities. Indeed. The Master ordered me to gather human body parts so he could use that heart to revive his wife. But I wish to revive Lord Nazareth more than her. That's all it came down to. So I went out with the Master night after night to kill humans. Though killing too many in such a short time caused it to become a bit harder to act. So once you gather the parts of Nazareth's revival, you killed your Master to get him out of the way. But that isn't the only reason you killed him, is it? You plan to take over this house. Suddenly you found a bite mark in that girl's arms while I was dressing her. You intended to make Reinweiss your puppet, didn't you?
Huh?
I was unable to make her a puppet with no will on her own. I couldn't make it so she wouldn't defy my orders, but so it should have been. I think the mistress had her blood sucked before me. No wonder she wouldn't die, seeing as I couldn't control her either.
What do you mean you sucked my blood?
After knocking you out, mistress, I did suck your blood through your arm. However, since you did not fall under my control, it must mean you were already not human. For vampires can only make puppets out of humans.
I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, that can't be right, can it? I've always been human.
It's a shame. I intended to make you the family head and control you from the shadows. After reviving my liege, I knew the best way for vampires to make their comeback would be to control the nobility. The Master was useless, frail in mind and body. You were more suitable, mistress. Well, never mind Lynn Reinweiss for now. More importantly, why prepare a headless corpse? Surely that could have just been her father. The Master's plan was to revive his dead wife, fake his death, and have the three of us sneak away. As I said before, I thought the Master and his wife were like family, so I planned to let two of them be together by using their body parts for my liege. Or if the Master went missing instead of dying, Mistress Lynn would have tried to search for him endlessly. My control was not powerful enough to refute her strong will, so it's necessary that the Master in fact be killed. I see. If you had gotten a hold of any real power, you could have made any random human to be killed. Once the kill was apprehended, even Lynn Reinweiss would have given up. Is that it? All that remains was to revive my liege once everyone had fallen asleep. So you didn't anticipate the guard arriving after all. Yes, that was not part of the plan with the Master. Perhaps he anticipated that he would be killed. Your presence was also most unexpected. Truly, things just wouldn't go my way. Considering that, you don't seem too worried. Naturally. I remember hearing a rumor of you, Lord Numtoad. Ah, you know me? You were the most heinous of vampires created when our king sacrificed their arms. However, you're now foolishly had them and taken. And now do such idiocy as detective work, so I've heard. For shame, Gordon. What a cruel rumor. A weak vampire with only 1/9 the power of his heyday. It's no match for me. This is a cool design of Gordon, I will confess. I see now. No need for murder weapon arms like that. We'll suit it for lopping off the head too. And being a vampire, you can stick the head in a bag and carry it around without appearing in mirrors. So what do you plan to do that is so worth showing us your ugly true colors? I shall have you both die. I suppose that was the easiest option. Then run Weiss, get away from him.
I wasn't human to start with? Lord Arne!
How Lauren got hot. Yeah, it's a good look for him, I will say. You call yourself an untold, yet this is all you can do? What's this? Are you a fool? Doesn't matter if I have 1/9 of the power. The heart of this body is still 100% a king's. Do you think a weakling like you could contend with a king? Grr. Yes, run away uncomfortably. Now then, Lin Weiss, I shall give chase, but...
Lauren, just what am I?
Well, no, your hand's bleeding. This is so weird! This is weird!
But Lord Arne?
Indeed, no changes at all in your blood. Weiss, what indeed are you?
What do you mean?
You should have become a vampire after making a pact with me, but my blood has not mixed it. In other words, you haven't become a vampire.
That means I wasn't human, doesn't it?
However, when I drink your blood, I temporarily gain power. No other animal's blood will do. It has to be human blood.
What does that mean?
It means you're human, Lin Weiss. Well, we can't be spending time fretting about your body. I need to do some after-show cleanup.
Lord Arne, please be safe.
But of course. This is weird. This is very weird. This game has this thing where, like, so much of it is cool, and then something weird happens. What's the matter? Can't even run. If you have the power of a king, then I'm sure you would be pointless to try. Fell asleep on the couch and my parents immediately called me and I woke up to this weird... Yeah, you missed some weird shit, as proven by Gordon's appearance currently. And neither do I have a chance of winning. Why, how boring. Put up some resistance to entertain me. My mother says hi, by the way. Aw, tell your mother next time I say hi as well. I miss her and your father and all of you in Buffalo. You guys are great chaps. I know they're not in Buffalo, obviously, but you know. Her, your father, the non-Buffalonians, and then the people in Buffalo. In fact, I wouldn't even mind if you used my heart. I'm sure you have it, don't you? So you even see through to that. But you shall regret it. My liege, Lord Nazisser. He can surely defeat you. How amusing. Use all of my body. Let Lord Nazisser return here and now. Nazisser. Forever. Can you imagine being like an old baller, you sacrifice yourself for some like dweeb kid looker? Been a while since I had some flesh. You know how it feels like to have been an old coot of all things?
We're showing an anime now, boys.
Talking to you, non-toad. So you're not true, I must say. Yes, this song, I'm not gonna lie, the music in this game fucking slaps, 100%. You look just as stupid as you sound. Ugh. Aren't you the real idiot for having my heart stolen from you? I was a ploy from the start, you know, gathering up the hearts of other weak-ass vampires. There's no way it makes someone stronger than me. I get it. You're filling that weakest member of the big four. That's it, I'm myrtleize you. And this theme, it slaps for sure. I'm not gonna lie, almost all the music slaps. Did you do a shot? Yeah, I did the shot for music change. I'm running out of water, I will say. I think I drank like 21 times. I'll suck your blood out of you. This time I'll be non-toad. I hope it's not a really bad minigame. I really hate that minigame from last time. But when vampires fight each other, it'll take a longest time to come to a conclusion. So this is the stage for a battle with our blood level on. You got it. So when you're part of one of these blood feuds, whoever loses pays with their blood. Now welcome to my stage. Let's get killing. Intriguing. Let us dance joyfully beneath the crimson moon. It's gonna be the exact same minigame. Oh, I regret. I hate this minigame. Oh, it's different. This is the stage for your blood feud. You've been pretty cocky, huh? You realize that getting to my stage means that I get to decide the rules, yeah? Obviously, I know that. I also picked up on the fact that it'll use up more of your blood. You did it on purpose. I just didn't want to waste blood, that's all. Go ahead and act all cocky, because it won't last. Blood feud between you and me is a simple back and forth string. Brother, it's all your puny mind could think of, wasn't it? This is also a different song. I did not drink to this one, so you're absolutely right. Thank you. You run. It's myrtleizing time. Now the star is able to fly around the stage freely, but Nunto appears to be limited. Star Monster began turning him through the sky, creating titles themselves. While numerous, they don't seem powerful on their own. Nunto should be able to defeat them with ease as long as they don't attack him from the sides or behind. Also, even if he is able to take a hit, Nunto will surely turn the miss and avoid it. So what do I do? How do I attack? Oh, I just walk into it. Okay. That's easy enough to do. Okay. Not bad, Nuntote. Fight these weaklings all day. You might want to stop wasting blood, you know. Shut up. If numbers aren't good, I'll try speed. Next, Navi tried to control the massive shadow to charge his foot. Fruit dodges the approaches and kept an eye out for a chance to attack. So far, so easy. Indeed, it may be large and quick, but it appears to be in his formless state. Therefore, I've noticed a safe spot directly underneath Nunto himself. I'll slide in there and fell him from below. Better than my strike facing straight toward if he wants to react. There's nothing that my beast's strongest fangs can't pierce. Bloody Nadal. This is so fucking shonen. You're not so bad. That's all you've gotten, Nazuso. If so, we'd better bring an end to this soon. Don't get carried away, you. This time I got numbers, speed, and strength. Is this a new song? This is a new song. I gotta drink to this. Plus some of these traps you like so much. What rashness. Shut up. When I steal all the blood from you, it'll be worth it. Do it to it, my hyper mode shadows. On this charge. Hyper mode? Is that what you call that invulnerable state? They're short of naming sense either, What'd you say? Since that ain't the coolest name you ever heard. My apologies. I think it suits you very well. Of course it does. That aside, I might be in trouble if I succumb to all of this. No doubt this is a desperate attack indeed. How delightful. I should read your every movement. Nunto honed his senses to track everything around him. He and the shadows appeared to move at the same speed. If he moved at random, he'd fall prey to the trap. There was not a road that would let him reach Natsuher. If Arne takes one step, all enemies will move one step. Try to reach them without hitting any foes. Know that the screen clicking movement is disabled. Move with arrow keys or clicking. Oh, okay, cool. So I have to be right, I feel. If if I move up, that attacks me. Maybe it was not right. Oh, okay, so they only go in one direction. Cool. Okay, so they all only go in one direction. That's very lucky and cool. Sweet. Does he have a weird cape thing, or does he have many wings coming from his butt? I want to say it was a cape. I would not be shocked if it was wings. Yeah, it's definitely a cape the more I look at this. What? There's no escape now. That's actually... This boss battle was actually much easier than I expected, I will confess. It's my victory. Damn it, why? There's no way you and me strengths that far apart. It's an issue of affinity. Despite of your stupidity, you try to strategize and follow patterns. However, such planned out fights are my forte. I get it, so I should just ram you for pure strength. Thanks for that. You're still struggling. I didn't say I lost. That house got food. I'll be taking my heart back, Nasser. It ain't yours, it's my heart. Well then, why am I the one holding it? Oh, burn! Bah. Alright, fine. Guess I'll admit my defeat this time. I'll just have to stay put inside you for a while. Gordon! Such a dramatic pick, yeah. So we revert to the old Coot. Destroy the Coot's heart, and he can go ahead and die. This mansion won't hold together, will it? Rubber glue! Is this mansion in space? Why? Like, oh, is this the roof? I'm confused by this, because this is this outside? Because this is the ground. I'm so confused. This is the ground, right? like this is a wall, and then off should be the ceiling, and this is the ground, but this is space. Maybe it's the void. Maybe the world is a void. I know I told you to wait, but to think you'd actually be here.
Glad you're okay.
Did you expect otherwise?
Where's Gordon?
I killed him.
I see.
No, don't misunderstand. I wasn't responsible for doing this to the mansion. It's the work of Nasser, who the old Coot revived.
Gordon revived? I guess so.
What of the others?
I told them I'd wait for you, but had them evacuate before me.
Can you not move?
Seems I sprained my leg too, so...
Troublesome nonetheless, so I suppose I'm the one who pushed you.
Look at that, Laurent. The moon's sparkling such a pretty crimson.
It was just dirt and dust that's sparkling, actually.
Well, what did I do it all for? Even though this house I want to protect has been destroyed. It feels like the world is ending.
Truly, Laurent Weiss, does your idiocy know no bounds? Is your mansion your whole world? That's much too narrow. Everything beneath the crimson moon, that is my world.
Everything is your world?
And now the walls and the roof destroyed. The boundary between your world and mine is gone. Whether you perish with this mansion or head outside is up to you. When I flew through the sky with you before, how did this mansion look from above?
It looked so very tiny. Much tinier than I thought.
Yes, that's all it ever was. I would think a life that never knew anything more to be quite a boring one.
I want to see more of the world. The world outside the mansion, which I only learned in these last few days. Lord Arne's world?
In that case, there's no time to be gazing at the moon here. Let us go, Laurent Weiss.
Okay, Lord Arne. But Arne, that's a little bit...
Don't move. It's not my fault if you fall.
I'm just saying, it's a little embarrassing.
Is now the time to be worried about that? We're off.
Oh, it's possible. I'd like to make sure no one's left behind in the mansion.
Sheesh. Alright, I'll do so.
Thank you very much.
I got things to say, but I think the game's almost done, so I'll just let the game finish first. Visitors may be in the mansion escape while looking around for them. Arne can handle fires and strong impacts, but Lynn isn't quite as sturdy. Pay attention to Lynn's health. Also, if the timer runs out, the magic collapses. You'll fail safe, so hurry. Oh, great. Cool, now go up to the station. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. 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 Okay. Good thing that's when the fire's starting somewhere else too. That's another. This is all. Oh, this is a drink, obviously.
All the more reason to be worried about the others.
The Norways. Would you not be able to handle being burned by flames of the string?
Really? So I can say yes?
I just thought I'd ask. Sure to avoid flames.
Somebody save me!
Felice's voice. Heard from the maze room. Should we drop in?
Not going there isn't even an option.
Is it actually not an option? Yep, okay, it's not an option. This is not the right music right now.
Hot, it does be hot. My bodies be grilled deliciously at this rate.
Let's been practicing your dance moves.
Are we looking at the same thing? Please, I'm going to save you. Via Lord Arne.
Oh well, there's something I wanted to try.
What are in your eye? That'd be a delicious steak. When did?
Be grateful, maid.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Jeez, what are you doing in here? I came to get Hamburg.
Oh, Hamburg, the boy.
Teddy bear forsooth. Please hurry and evacuate, please. Yes, ma'am. I'm truly. It's alright. You didn't do anything wrong, Elise. Morally, you need to get going. Understood it, indeed.
We got the Hamburg.
What arm was that?
That's power, yes. This recovering is hard because I can use it as well.
But okay, you know.
No issue.
Yeah, I hope so.
That was bad. Let's search for the other humans.
Yes, please do.
It took me 30 seconds, which is a lot of time.
I can hear it behind the kitchen.
Let's go straight outside from there. I don't feel necessary to check on him.
Wow. But Arne.
Yes, I know. We're especially strong in the dining room. Doesn't get damage from there. What the fuck is everyone doing?
Heinz, what's the matter?
So that actually saved you, huh? Sorry, that's not his voice.
Yes. But I mean...
Well, I was just taking some valuable cookware, but there was more than I thought, and I couldn't get it through the door. Sure, you can leave such things behind, yes. Do you leave your lover in a burning building? I know, you should carry it. Why should I do such a thing? Because then I'll know we're even for you punching me.
That's right, you should help her.
I can't believe this is an actual conversation right now. Alright, such a pain. Hey, isn't that a little much? Get through in the fridge is a bonus. Be grateful. Come on. You're holding them so gingerly too. What do you mean? I know I'm not one to talk. This match is really bizarre. It's kinda shocked that Gordon was the killer. We destroyed it for her, I bet. It's prison of bones.
Heinz.
Well, I wasn't one to destroy the match. Well, this isn't really what I meant. Come on, you two. You better leave soon or else. Yes, we really must be.
No, I simply can't.
For one of the residents I hear, I swear. Come to think of it, maybe Diana and Kay will say they forgot something in the second floor guest room.
Lauren, let's go.
All the staff here is staggeringly dumb because just when they heard they need to evacuate, they're like, "Wait, I got off." I mean, literally, what the fuck? Why are they all still here? I know. Take care of you two. Yeah, trust me, God, I'm a billion% on your side of this. Well, I won't kill her. That's what I expect at least. Now let's get the second floor guest room. I have a minute and 20 more seconds. This one's the last one. I also hope this is the last one. Because it makes no sense otherwise. This entire thing makes no sense to begin with. Actually, it's starting to crumble down now. No, let's hurry. Start following the try to keep moving as much as possible. Sure. It would be my. Oh, I ran to the fire because I'm a genius. This isn't the guest room. This is what? Nani? Oh, the Terra. Listen, if you just jump to the tree, why are they even on the second floor? How did they get here? You idiot, I'm telling you it's impossible. Oh, you're such an idiot. What are you doing? Mistress and Arne, right? I was gonna try to run, but Diana had some other plans. Why are you making me out to be selfish? You're the one who forgot something, Kai. If it was that important, then you shouldn't lose it. What in the world did you come to get? The ring, duh. I was planning to... Oh, this is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a fucking sucker for this shit. I was planning to elope with you. Of course I want to prepare a ring. Kai, are you gonna look at me or not? You seem to be having a moment here, but Lauren, can you do something? You just push them off, yes? It's far too perilous. Very well, leave it to me. Here, now they should be able to roll down safely. And then made of blood, this might do it. Wah! Oh, hold on a minute. Hey, excuse me. No! Now then, let us go as well. I'm really forgetting someone. Burn's not important. Burn can burn. Yeah, where is Burn? Glad everyone's safe. Then, what are you going to do? Father left us and the house burned down. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have any money to pay you. No matter what, I will do so. What are you talking about? Don't bother about that stuff. Nobody has to worry about money. What matters is that we're all safe. Isn't that enough? Heinz. I said such terrible things to you, mistress. I can hardly express the depths of my remorse. However, we consider you precious family. The time we spent together has all been very real. Bern really needs to be... I hope Bern was in the building. Hell yeah, guy. I preach. As much as possible, I think we would all like to continue providing whatever aid we can. Thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way, but I need to sort out my own feelings too. Please let me take some time away to think about things. Sorry, mistress. If we'd been able to do something sooner. Don't say that. It was all Father and Gordon to blame. If anything, I should apologize for not noticing something amiss. Mistress, isn't that true either? Don't blame yourself. Indeed, it isn't. Many painful things have happened, but we overcome them because you were there. You have been like a little sister to me. That's why we did not want you to know about the things that we were doing, whatever power possible. Because of our love, we weren't scared of you hating us. I'd like to point out, even Elise has not mentioned Burned as of yet. It's nonsense. I would never hate you for it. There may have been a lot going on I didn't know, but I do know you were all thinking of me. Because I've been with you for so long. So I couldn't imagine that time was all a lie. Mistress? Why are you crying, Elise? Because I doth love you so much. So do I, Elise. Lynn, you might not be aware of it just yet, but it looks like you've matured a lot from all of this. Though I guess it remains to be seen if it was a good thing or not. After the murder happened, we may have argued a lot and shown off our bad sides, but nobody was blaming you, We're all on your side. Byrne was the murderer. Byrne was burned, I'll tell you that. Yes, you were. Thank you so much. Well, anyways, call me anytime you want to eat something delicious. I'll be sure to hone my skills even more for you. I'll come flying in whenever you are. Right. Well then, we'll be taking our leave. Yes, I'll see you again someday. Hope they had insurance, you know what I'm saying?
My home
Is gone.
was this really for the best?
Is your house burned down?
No, not that. If I hadn't gone in my head, I'd solve this case. I'm sure we'd have kept living here like always.
Truly, Lynn Runways. You're just seeing no bounce. I completely agree with this statement. Did the butler not confess he was trying to kill Lynn Runways and control her as a puppet? I had thought you'd already accepted that.
I mean,
Any regrets you have won't change the reality. More important is consider what lies ahead. Now all the strings controlling you have been cut. Finally a puppet no longer. You'll begin life in a new world, yes.
a puppet no longer. I suppose so, but... Lord Arne, am I really human?
Are you bothered by what? Are you that bothered by the details? You say you're human, you are human.
But...
And did you not say so when performing the Blood Pact? If I become a vampire, my heart will remain human.
My heart is human, right?
Of course, human or elsewise. Are you not Lynn Runways?
Like how you're just Lord Arne?
Yes, you are yourself. I shall keep those words of yours in the back of my mind.
So will I. I won't forget them. I live my life as a human, I'll continue living as a human.
If that's what you wish, I'm sure it'll be so. Now then, this brings my job to a close. Human.
Right, hair vampire.
What are you going to do now?
The Ryan's family has been reduced to just me, but I'll try to start it over once more. With father, mother, and even Gordon gone, I'm not sure if I can, but I can't help but think it'd be nice if someone could come back someday, because they're family. Because of that, I want to go lots of places. I need to expand my world.
Do you now? Give it your best effort. For a child of 15 years of age, you did well in this case. I'm sure you'll be alright in any circumstance.
If I have your approval, hair vampire, I'm sure I will be. Thank you very much.
Well, let that be that. I'm leaving human.
Take care, hair vampire.
Oh, it's burned! He's alive! What a twist.
Burned? I completely forgot. You forgot? You're so cruel. I'm glad I caught you, mistress. What are you doing? I went fishing through the mansion. I thought if it was burning down anyway, it'd be fine if I took a thing or two. But almost everything just burned away, right? Still stuff I was hoping to get.
A sturdy sort.
It's okay, I'll share with everyone who evacuated before me. I'll make good use of the severance pay. That's better than just being tossed to the streets without being given a dime. Honestly, I should have carried out a lot more. Alright, take this, Mistress Lynn. You dropped it. Well then, I'll take my leave. Good luck with everything.
Yo, fuck this guy. I hate him so much. You're alright with that? The things in the mansion are your property now, yes?
It's okay. The only thing that's really mine is this jersey.
I see. That's why he can live just about anywhere.
Yeah. Maybe I should have followed his example a little.
Well, once more. So long, human.
Goodbye, hair vampire. Oh yeah, what exactly did Burn hand me?
Aww. Burns one good moment.
Ah. So I left this jersey in this photo too. Huh? Not just burn marks, but did the heat reveal this writing?
With my dear family.
Father, what you did was wrong, I can say that with certainty. But you loved us, your family, didn't you? I don't forget that part. So the incident between myself and Air Vampire ended. Honestly, I'm full of worries about the future, but nothing should be more painful than today. That thought makes me feel like it'll be okay. Glenn Runways.
Cool, case 1, the Runways murder. It actually was about as long as I expected the game to be for the last chapter. I assume there's some kind of say thing at the end, so I'll say my piece now. The game was good. I liked it. Some of the plot was pretty bleh. It got very shonen at the end too, which was very weird for me. Considering this game, oh, that was shorter than I expected.
So why are you here, human? If you think about it, I've got nowhere to go. So please let me stay for a while.
I was thinking that.
Why should I let you? I'm going to use you. Reject it. Then I know. I request an investigation into why I didn't become a vampire. How about that? Doesn't that pique your interest?
See the points, but it was fun. I will talk. Let me finish this and I'll say my thoughts. It's a series. This is the first game, and there's no future games yet, but it definitely looks like it's supposed to have like 9 games equal to the amount of parts or whatever. 8 games, whatever.
Very well. Do as you please. Then Rhine-wise. Yes, Lord Arne. Well, time to pay my fee. Go ahead and suck. I'll get the needle. Aww.
Okay, give me that Zissy scene. Yoo-hoo, we meet again. It's the end of this case. Happily after and all that. You figure out the killer before Arne. Who cares either way? So then, I prepare a reward for you for making it here without mistakes. I'll let you take a little peek into a slightly different world that might have been.
Is there any way I could become
Oh no.
Magi?
I'll grant that wish.
Who's that? Where did that come from?
Here, over here, look in the mirror.
The mirror? Nothing looks different.
Yoo-hoo, my name is Zissy. I'll make you a Puella Magi.
Really? Then do it right away.
You gotta question that a little more?
That's just wasted time. I'll become one anyway, so I might as well jump right to it.
Well, sure, but... Alright, let's get to it. Recite the spell that is in your mind right now. Then you'll transform.
Really? Alright then. Well then. Alright then. Cutely, fancily, fantastically, Rhine-wise.
I completely agree, Gaia. Magical girl right now, bada bing. But hook shit here.
Just an outfit change.
Wasn't even a new outfit. I feel gypped. Hey, welcome back. How was it? That was a good one because it was perfectly worthless. Well, this is a goodbye for now. See you next. Wait, huh? Looks like something's got interesting going on, so I'm gonna take a look. He's alive! Blood, not enough blood. Woman, blood. Huh. The drink of blood. 1-2 punch. Her hand is coming off because she's a zombie. Screaming like that. That'd be the human thing to do, right? What was that all of a sudden? Oh dear, you collapsed. Was that trash a friend of yours to say? Dunno. I see. Very well. More importantly, where am I? I want to meet Heinz. Don't ask me. Can't figure out your location in these woods. Also, he's not Heinz. He's Zoe now. Ah, he gained one. I see. That's good for you, Zoe. There's a lot of things I did not understand. There is no case 2 yet, to my knowledge. Oh, okay, 1 through 3? Fucking... That was 1-3 because it's a 3 game. Okay. Every punch old man so hard he just died. I mean, he had a hole in his chest, like all old men do. I'm gonna... So, final thoughts on the game before we call it a wrap. I thought the gameplay was really good. I thought the music in this game was phenomenal. I thought the mystery of the game was okay. Like, I actually don't like Gordon being the villain. Because Gordon went from, like, we get one scene of Gordon be pretty cool in the past, and then it seems almost like no point. Like, oh, I'm a good guy, but fucking my master's back, and now I'm a fucking dickhole, and I have no remorse, and I kill everyone immediately. I'm just like, I need a little bit more, like, layering to my villains, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, music is, like, so good. Like, it might be one of the best games we've ever played musically, in my opinion. Like, I will probably listen to the soundtrack after. Let me try to think what else. I think the relationship of Lynn and Lord Arne is perfectly fine, but I do not trust the game to keep it perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is the type of game that's trying to ship these two, which I am not okay with. Not in any capacity. 0% sure. In fact, I was so positive they were going to leave part ways and it's going to want to do one, two things. Like, obviously I knew they were going to, like, join together for the next game. You don't promote Lynn Reinweiss as the main character for this long to not be in the next game. But for a split chance, I thought Lynn Reinweiss would, like, have a time gap or something and be, like, 21 or something in the next game. They'd meet again and then some romantic shit would happen and I would cringe a lot. But I thought for sure that was going to happen. I thought, yeah, other than that, I thought it was fine. Like, I think the game is really good 80% of the time. Are you saying 14-year-old? Excuse me, Lynn Reinweiss is 15 years old, has been stated multiple times. So maybe, think before you, type. Tisk tisk, come on, Nico. 15 and 14 are worlds different. Just kidding, of course. Like, I think in this game, it's just, there's like 3 weird scenes that are so big. I don't know why they're added, except for unless you're trying to ship them, which is very fucking weird. But who knows? This seems like this is a little too shonen at times too, especially that last fight with none. But the game was good. I like it overall. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I'd probably give it lower if the music wasn't so fucking bopping. Yeah, I'd give it a 7. So next time we're gonna play Omari. Let me pull it up real fast. I don't own it yet. I will buy it before then, of course. It's gonna be this game. Very excited to play this game. Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone says it's phenomenal. This scene right here looks like something from Hello Charlotte. It's one of my favorite JRPG games. So I'm very excited. I heard it's actually a psychological horror too, which is cool. I haven't played something spooky in a while. I really thought the Casebook of Armor would be scarier. I didn't think it was going to be that scary. I didn't think it would be devoid of horror after the first episode. Even then, the first episode didn't have that much horror. But yeah. That is the Book of Arne. I think I'll call it a stream here. That's cool with all of you. I'll see you hopefully next time, in which we will be playing Omari, guaranteed. And I am so excited. I have such high expectations for that game. But until then, I hope to see you all next time. And I hope you all have a good week. Peace out, y'all. Bye.